Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2023 Infiniti QX50 and we're going to do the taillight tint installation for this vehicle. So as you can see, this is how it looks before doing the installation on the taillights. It's just your factory taillight lens. And this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that may hit the lens. If you like the product, link for the product will be linked below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before we start with the installation, we need to make sure we prep the taillight. So all you need to do is apply Slip Solution to the lens. And with the clean microfiber towel, remove any contaminants that the taillights may have. And then once you're done with this step, we can start with the installation. So once we prep the taillights, now we can start with the installation. So just apply Slip Solution to the lens and Slip Solution to the adhesive side of the film. And with this one, what we need to do is place the film to the two edges here and align it right on the edge. So start from either or, doesn't really matter, just as long as you align it on the edge. And once you have it aligned, we're going to anchor each section one by one. So apply tack solution underneath and on top of the film. Make sure everything stays aligned right on the edge. Grab your squeegee and tack this section down, that way we anchor it and it stays secured. And the reason why we need this secured is so that way when we stretch the film, it doesn't lift and it shifts everything else. So make sure we secure this whole section first before we continue with the rest. Now that we have this one secured, do the same process for this top strip. You may need to lift it here in order to align it and adjust it to this section here. So same steps, apply tack solution underneath on top of the film, place it back down, make sure it stays aligned and tack it down. So once this one's secured, now we can move on with the rest of the film. So we're going to stretch the film until we reach to this edge here. So in order to stretch the film, lift it carefully and apply Slip Solution once more, since the film might have gotten dry as we were installing it here. Place your hand here and just stretch it until you reach it to this edge here. And then once you have it on the edge, make sure everything stays aligned here. And then we're going to secure it like how we did it for the corners on that section. Apply tack solution and secure it on this section here. So make sure it stays aligned and then tack it down. Okay, so as you can see, little by little now the film has started to form. All we need to do now is secure each section. So we're going to work with this bottom section first. Make sure we tack down everything and then we move on to the top piece. So with this one, if you do encounter this finger here, all you need to do is just slowly help it tack down like this. In order to do this, you can also apply tack solution underneath. That way you're able to glide your finger and help it tack down at the same time. And you could also use your squeegee, but you just need to be careful when you're doing this. You don't want to accidentally crease the film. So just take your time, tack it down, go with the design of the taillight at an angle until you reach it to the top and tack it down. So you just repeat this until you tack it down here, and don't forget to secure it on this curve here. If you're having trouble tacking it down, one thing you can do is apply heat, but before you apply heat, make sure to remove any solution that's underneath here. That way there's no bubbles trapped here when you seal this edge. So remove all the solution before you apply heat. Okay, now we can start applying heat. So just apply tack solution. Grab your heat gun, apply heat on the area that needs to be tacked down. And as we're applying heat, you can also grab your microfiber towel to help it sit on the edge and help it tack down as you go like this. This will help apply pressure on the film to tack it down to the taillight and also help remove any solution that may be trapped on the edges. So you just repeat this process until everything's tacked down. Now it's looking nice, everything's tacked down, and make sure to seal this one and then move on to this piece. I'm gonna do the same for the top. Apply tack solution, and with your squeegee and your microfiber towel wrapped around, just start tacking it down. And with this one, you may need to bring it back down in order to tack down the top, so keep that in mind. And just apply heat to remove those fingers. And then once you're done tacking down everything, move on to this piece. So with this one, same process. Apply slip solutions on both the lens and the adhesive side of the film. Align it on this edge. So align it right on the edge. Keep it aligned on the top and on the bottom. That way it covers everything. So it should be like this. It is going to overlap a little bit with the top and the bottom film that was installed in the beginning. And then just apply tack solution, hold it in position, and remove all the solution and tack it down. And just to make sure that everything stays tacked down, apply a little bit of heat to seal the film. And you should be good, and now we can move on to the last piece of the Taillight. Okay, so now we're moving on to this last piece. So just apply slip solution, that way we're able to align the film to the edge. And with this one, it's going to require just a couple steps to do in order for the film to stay aligned and tacked down, especially on these two sections, since there is a small bump on each one. We're going to work our way on installing each section. So make sure you align it on the edge. Once you have it aligned, apply tack solution underneath the film. That way it could be aligned, and then we're going to anchor it by using our squeegee. So start with the middle, that way we're able to secure this whole section, and then work your way to this side. So secure it, work a little bit here up to here, and then work on each top section. The top one, make sure you secure this curve here, and then make sure it doesn't lift. Just like that. And don't forget to do a slight stretch in order to reach it to this end, and apply tack solution to tack it down. Now that we secured it here, all we need to do is just apply tack solution everywhere else on the film, and make sure to remove any solution that's underneath the film, and then we should be good. You can also apply heat and use your microfiber towel to help it tack down a little faster, but just before you apply heat, make sure you remove all the solution that's underneath. That way you don't have any water bowls. Okay, and once you finish with the whole installation, now we post heat the entire tail light, and then we should be good. So once you finish installing the whole tail light, the last thing to do is to post heat the entire tail light. So in order to post heat, all you need to do is apply tack solution all over the film. And you're going to use your heat gun to help heat up the entire film. That way we help the adhesive activate faster. And as we're applying heat, we're going to use our microfiber towel just to help tack down the film a little bit more faster by applying a little bit of pressure, and also removing any solution that may still be underneath or on the edges of the film. So take your time as you're doing this, and then once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. Thank you for choosing Bogar Tech Design. As a small business, your support means everything to us. If you loved your product, please drop a review. If you have questions or issues, don't forget to message us via email. Once again, thank you so much for the support from our family to yours. So that concludes the installation video for the Taillight Tints for the 2023 Infiniti QX50. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. If it did, don't forget to drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.